Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, Rika. Hello, Nagesh. Give me just a second. YouTube is being difficult. Hey, we finally got it to work. Let's do this. How we doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We got everything moved around. I actually did this on Tuesday, and then Wednesday ended up being a busy day, and also on Tuesday, my temporary crown broke, and it was kind of tricky to talk, so we didn't stream there for a bit. I planned to go live yesterday, but I was so busy catching up on things, by the time I thought about streaming, it was like 9 p.m. already. I was like, we'll just go live tomorrow. So here we are, we're live. It is tomorrow. Alright, I don't need to keep this open now. We got YouTube sorted, it's working properly. For whatever reason, it defaulted my YouTube stream to private. And then I couldn't get the chat to work, so that was annoying. But you know, tech issues, fun stuff. We're ready to do some Clash, and we're gonna do some ranked attacks. I put together a bunch of armies to try out. So that's going to be the plan for the start of the day. Welcome in, Jethro. Hello, hello. Good morning. Alright. So yeah. So these are the armies I stuck together. I don't know that we'll get through all of them. Probably not, because there's 7 of them. So we'll see. Invading Brood, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, we've got basically a Hydra. We've got a Meteorite Golem smash. Is it what? Meteorite or Meteor Golem? I think it's just Meteor Golem. Either way, we got the Meteor Golem smash. We've got the Thrower smash. We got the Dragon Rider spam. We got a Hybrid. Electro Dragon spam. And then Super Bowler smash. And whatever of these we don't get through today, because I want to do a few attacks to test them and tweak them, and then do a few attacks for YouTube. Now, if it doesn't need tweaked or anything like that, and it's just good right off the bat, that'll be better, because we don't have to waste a bunch of hits that way, but we'll see what happens. Even trying Super Bowlers in regular battles, nice. How have they been working out? They doing well? Alright, but yeah. So we'll start off with Hydra. I think this will be, probably one of the better ones. Okay, but Legends, it's tricky, yeah. Not surprised. Let's do that. Grab this. I made sure to gem my print so that we would have it for these hits today as well. I was gonna just do the king, and then once I got to the Dragon Riders, it's like I'd really like to have the prints. So, you've never used them before. Dang. Well, welcome to the Super Bowlers. I used them for a bit back when they were really popular, but I've never really been much of a smash attacker, so I didn't use them much. You used a Warden Walk, not Queen Charge. Gotcha. You have a Super Yeti Meteor Golem Smash you've been messing around with. Nice. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna try these armies out and see how they do. And I activated one of my cakes out of the current event. It is always funny when everybody's surprised. So I see it all the time, especially on Twitter. Every time one of these mini spotlight events comes up, everybody's like, why is there no ore this time? Or why is there no equipment this time? It's like, you guys play the game, right? Like, they've never done ores or equipment for the spotlight. For the mini events, they're always loot. That's why I'm always annoyed with it. I think this is the first time I've ever done a mini spotlight event where I can actually use the loot. So that's kind of nice. I would still rather have ore if I had a choice. You're telling me there's a chance. Alright, let's see how this does. Let me look at my equipment and see what I set up. So we got a giant arrow, we do have an RC charge, and then we got 4 totems to support the dragons. And I think we're doing siege barracks. You're in rank 33. Not quite Legends difficulty. See where we want to clear out. This guy doesn't even have his crafted defense selected. To be fair, neither do I. I'll have some actual bases later today, though. I guess that'll go into effect next week. Clear out this left side. Where are the sweepers at? Okay, I see. I see one. Oh, they're both facing that way. Okay. Okay. So that's what we can actually get down. I'm just gonna back into so she's not getting caught up on the heroes. Okay. That works. Away we go. Let's totem that air defense. And that's going to be the focus for the totems, of course, with these air attacks, is taking down these air defenses. We're not taking them down, but obviously distracting. Which I think is going to be a really good use for totems in general. Because tanking an air defense is obviously a big deal. That's nice. Drop Prince here. Let's drop another totem. Drop another rage through the middle. Actually do this as well. That fire spitter out of here. Drop RC. I'll try to hang on to this last totem for the very back end. Let's see. We got a lot of stuff still left alive, but still quite a few defenses as well. Prince is still moving. A tank that right there. Alright. I think we're gonna be doing fine here. Still have 2 Dragon Riders, still have the Prince with a Phoenix. Yeah, we got it. GG. Cannon's gonna kill the RC, but that's alright. That's alright. That'll be a 3-star. Alright, not so bad. I don't feel like anything really needs tweaked, so we'll just run it back. I mean, with everything that was left, this is still kind of coming down close to the end. That Prince seems almost invincible. Seeking Airmine just did nothing. Might be close on time, actually. 30 seconds. Got a little closer in the end than I would like, but it's still going to be a 3-star. We're going to try it one more time. There we go. Grab another cake. Wrong one. Let me make sure my CC is empty. Collect a boosted star bonus. There we go. Alright, what do we have here? We got sweeper, so we could fly from the left. That would actually work out great. I might be able to snag 2 of these air defenses with the Queen's Arrow. That's what we're going to try after this little RC charge. Alright, RC's moving in. She's still going to go down to that stupid cannon. It's not what I wanted. Oh, she goes up to the Expo. I wanted the air defense. I'll take the Expo for pathing. Oh, she's gonna get the air defense. Go, go, go. Yes! Huge. We lost the Fox, but that's alright. That is alright. You know what this game actually needs right now? It needs a better air siege machine. The Blimp is great, but it's obviously situational, and the Stone Slammer is absolute trash. Stone Slammer's the worst siege machine in the game. You're gonna knock down, like, 2 to 4 buildings before the thing even opens up. Which is atrocious. Alright, let's pop the Warden here, drop a little rage, get things moving in. Okay. Let's see. Down the hall. Let's hit that. Prince. That was not really the best spot. Let's get the RC to redirect these guys. Get them back in the middle of the base. Need them back in the chunky spot of the base. A lot of dragons left alive. I redirected this sweeper. There we go. That'll help. Again. And we'll just throw one in. Good measure. Come on, can we get through again? Let's go, dragons. I don't know, this one's not looking so good. Everything's still pushing through, but there's still a lot on the back end. I don't know if we're going to get quite through everything. Queen's still alive somehow. Okay. Getting a little too close. Be nice if that air defense would go down. Sneezy alive. Come on, Sneezy, go for the air defense. Go for the AD. No! Ah, it's going to be a fail. RIP! That one didn't go. Need a grabbing cake emote. What kind of cake are we grabbing? I might go against Twitch TOS. Honestly, it's close. Just a couple of major defenses left. The air defense and then the cannon. The air defense will go down to the queen. Big rip. I think I just needed to do a little bit better on the spell placement. Abhishek, hello, welcome in. I'm doing great, how are you? We got our 8-star ore for that bonus. Let me see what I actually need to upgrade still. What we have in the way, what's coming in? I don't even know. See anything. Stupid obstacles. Maybe that. Yeah, it's that. But I think we've got all the offensive stuff done. I believe. So it's just defenses and, of course, laboratory, heroes. That offensive stuff needs done. But in terms of buildings, I believe it's all done. Is this done? Yeah, it's maxed out. So we're getting there. Can I upgrade the warden? Not yet. We'll be able to soon. Actually, okay, I already collected it. Nothing new out of there. What's in here? Some metals, some gold. I'll save that cake for later. The elixir rune's gonna be nice. Especially for getting, like, warden and laboratory going. The next thing in here is gonna be the... Or no, we're doing spells next. We're doing spells because I have a bunch of spell books. I do not have a bunch of, hero... Or not hero, the books of fighting. I don't have any of those. Are there any... Nah, you don't really get a whole lot of magic items out of this, but maybe in the shop? Book of Fighting? Nope. Okay, cool. Nice event. It provides very little. That's alright. It gives us cake. That's good enough. The cake is very nice. It's basically a farming event. But let's run this back one more time and then see if we have issues again. If we do, maybe we consider changing a little something up. The other thing I thought about was maybe putting like 2 more Dragon Riders in the CC, which we could do. That might be better than the super minions. But let's try this and see how it goes. We're good? Good to hear. People really like putting their sweepers facing that way. Well, it's pretty clear what to do here. Just launch it from the back side of the base and call it good. Go, RC charge in. Mighty Mortar. They should do merged mortars at this point. I don't know what they would turn into when you merge them, but should do something with them. The only thing the mortar is good against is the Flame Flinger. fox died. That's annoying. Boink. Alright. Dragon here to shrink up that funnel. Queen, siege barracks, and here we go. Here we go. There. Go to that. Distract scatters. That. Rage through here. That. I don't know if we can distract that much. Prince is not in a good spot either, but we'll go ahead and pop his ability regardless. Drop that totem. Drop it again. RC still moving through. This one's looking much better. I like it. But the Prince, he's gonna go down to Phoenix, but that's alright. Might need to use the Invis to get that king off my RC. Go away. Go away. Leave her alone. Ah, she's gonna die. Kill the king, quickly. Wait, is he already dead? Okay, we're good. GG. Still have a Dragon Rider this time. We still have dragons, super minions. Much cleaner. Merge mortar equals 1 artillery cannon. Like a howitzer, yeah, that'd be neat. Okay, so I made a bold prediction before we found out, like, everything about Town Hall 18. I actually thought we were going to get the Eagle back. And I'll say that I was wrong in that prediction. The Eagle's just gone. Because I figured they're taking the weapon out of the Town Hall. You know, it makes sense. Let's unmerge the Eagle artillery. Well, apparently the Eagle has been destroyed beyond repair and it's not coming back. So no more Eagle. Although, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's a way to help keep things, like, changing, and it also helps keep town halls from being too similar from one to the next. So I don't think it's bad that they're making changes like that. It's just not what I expected. Is it just you who realized lately that cheese goes good with an omelet? No, I think everybody in the world puts cheese on omelets. You've been eating omelets without cheese? Oh my goodness. Put some ham in there too. If you eat ham. Ham's really good. Or not necessarily ham, but any meat. Put some turkey in there. Unless you're a vegan and you don't eat... Well, you wouldn't be a vegan if you're eating an omelet. You're a vegetarian and you don't eat meat. So it's everybody in India who's eating omelets without cheese. Well, we gotta spread the gospel to India. Start putting cheese in your omelets. Sprinkle in some meat if you eat meat. It's gonna be amazing. Egg, some spices, and bread as well. That's basically just scrambled egg then. Which is good. I mean, I like egg anyway. In any shape or form. Yeah, I've always got some cheese on hand. For Tomb Squad, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And, Vivio, we're getting lots of followers today. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. I noticed the followers are coming in a bit more with the, chat change, which is neat. Be right back. Sounds good. Alright. We've done 2 triples. Let's see if we can get a couple more. And then move on to the next strategy. Let's run it. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty much the same base. This is the exact same base we just hit. I'm also noticing none of these bases have revenge tower. Is that because bases were already set before the update hit? Is that also why nobody has crafted defenses? So we're definitely getting soft targets because how recent the update was. So that's definitely something to take into consideration. We'll have to test all these again next week. Oops, what am I doing? I went AFK there for a moment. My brain timed out. Had to wiggle the mouse, wake it back up. Whoops. Yeah, it's literally just the exact same base. That's cool. That's why I don't use YouTube bases. Why nobody should use YouTube bases. Unless they're WBB, then you should use them. Alright, we got that going in. Let's drop the RC back in while she has some support. That as well. Alright. Prince right here. Oh, I didn't even realize this is a Town Hall 17. No wonder it doesn't have a Revenge Tower. It's not even a Town Hall 18 yet. And forgot to upgrade his base. What's that? Let's just rage the Dragon Riders on the left side so they can get these down. Distract the Queen. RC alive. Oh my goodness. Just went down. Didn't even make the monolith invisible. That's unfortunate. I haven't really been paying attention. How many of these bases have been Town Hall 17s? It didn't even dawn on me. Sacrilege, not putting cheese in omelets. That's crazy, isn't it? Alright, we got the air defense. This is still close for being a Town Hall 17. I don't like that. I think we put Dragon Riders in the CC. I think we're going to change it up. Which means we're going to do another set of attacks with this army. So I think maybe 2 Dragon Riders will add a little more oomph. We'll see. Triple's a triple, but for a dip, I feel like that wasn't as crushed as I would have liked to see it. Alright, let's use up some of this loot. Got a bunch of gold. And for the gold balls, should we do a defense? Let's do this real quick so I can reference it. We can upgrade the warden. We can also upgrade one of these fellers. Let's go with the warden first. Try to get him maxed out. So I have too many places to spend elixir. It's kind of crazy. So we got the warden, we've got the laboratory with the spells that we're trying to max out. We've got the guardians. I feel like I'm probably forgetting something, but there's too many places for me to spend elixir right now. So let's do this. Finish the warden. Do it one more time. Hero books. Let's use those before we use the books of everything. So we got 9 days before we lose those items, which is plenty of time, but still. There we go. So there's 2 levels on the warden. He goes up to 80, right? Yeah, 80. Hey, Nagesh with a 15 stream streak. I appreciate that, Nagesh. Yeah, I think we just hard focus the warden for now. Because we have the books and stuff to get him done. And I don't want to have to keep dealing with elixir. After. I also need to get these spells done because we got a book of spells in here we need to use. Probably won't put these potions to use. They'll end up becoming gems, but that's okay. We'll get a new set in the next gold pass and use those for CWL. Okay, so then for the gold, let's go ahead and get another defense upgrading. Like that. There we go. And then we'll just keep one builder to keep using the magic items until they're gone. That'll be the plan. I'm going to focus on the air attack strategies today mostly, so that I can put my prince back down and not worry about it. I'm not using books on him. So that'll be the... Oh, hold on. I'm glad this is free, because I forgot to do this. We're gonna get 2 more Dragon Riders out of there, and then just throw a balloon in. There we go. Let's try this and see how it does. Just a tiny little change. Racket Kitten, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Are my alerts working? I think I've seen them pop up on screen, but I could be crazy. I could be crazy. Actually, I think I can just do this. Okay, they're not popping up. I'm not crazy. Oh my goodness. I'll figure that out later. Oh, let's see. Oh, I wasted all my time thinking. There's another Town Hall 17. Are you going that way, stupid? That was kind of mess. Not so good. I missed that back end air defense. That was kind of a tricky lineup, though. In my own defense. Go. That's right down the middle. Beautiful. With another rage here. Let's do that. Okay. Bit of this. I completely forgot about the sweeper on the back end. That was what I was supposed to go for with the giant arrow. Oh my goodness, I'm dumb. Whoops. Like that air defense. It's really weird seeing the air defense attack something on the ground. Did my yeah, my RC, she's dead. That's okay. Do a little bit of that. Prince up for a little bit longer. And GG. That's how a Town Hall 17 attack should look. We got lots of troops left over. We got heroes left over. Much better. Also, I think the 2 Dragon Riders out of the Siege Barracks are helping out a lot more than the super minions, because they get in there and they help with these back-end defenses. I like that a little bit better. How many Town Hall 18s are we going to find? Hello, Fink. How's it going? We got sweepers pointing up to the top. It's another Town Hall 17. I don't know if I can really do videos this week because all these bases being so squishy. So I think I'm not going to record for videos just because, like I said, kind of terrible. But next week we'll do videos. For now, we're just going to mess around and test. Doing great. How are you doing? Come on, Fox. Here you go. Trying to take some damage, weren't you? It's pathing for the RC. Very interesting. Not gonna argue. Barely got both the RC and the Fox. It was stuck on this stupid hero hall. And we knocked down 2 air defenses. No, that was not. We got the sweepers. We almost got the air defense off the backside. Come on, Queen. Stop being dumb. Here you go. Send that RC to the middle if I have to. Prince is gonna go through the middle. Okay. It's fine. That. This. A lot of damage on that back end, a crazy amount of damage. Try our best to get through all that. Especially with those ice golems there, it's gonna be a nightmare. Those heroes, the ice golems and the monolith, that was a nasty combo. You won't see any Town Hall 18s? Well, I mean, we have. We have seen Town Hall 18s. They just don't have the new stuff. And that's still a big difference. I mean, one has the weapon and one doesn't. In League, yeah. Yep, we've seen them. Like, the Town Hall itself has changed, but like you said, they can't set the new defenses. So there's no Guardian, there's no Revenge Tower, there's no Town Hall weapon. I think the Town Hall's 18s right now in League are actually easier because they don't have the Town Hall weapon and they're missing the major defenses. So it's just another reason that this is not a good week to do YouTube videos. Everybody's gonna just cry about it in the comments. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. I know we just hit one. Try this one. Alright, well, anyway, we did see them. Sources trust me, bro. Let's see. Where are the sweepers at? They're at the top. Okay. Okay. Almost a little bit too far to the right. Oh my god, why is she going that way? Why are you dumb? I didn't see the wizard tower there, or I could have reacted a little bit better. Oh well. Oh, well, there's that. Baby dragon there. Pop the warden. Kind of early, but oh well. Rage through that queen. There, and then we got the 3 invis still to go. Oh, look at that, keeping that Dragon Rider going. Let's go. You got this, little buddy. Come on, come on, come on. You don't need another. There you go. You got to give your troops words of encouragement. Look at all the Dragon Riders still left alive. That's crazy. Nice tornado. If you don't have the action figure, what is the best to use along with the giant arrow? I think the healer puppet's a good option, because obviously it gives the queen more longevity. You can also use the mirror is also a good option, because it gives the queen a lot more initial damage. Especially if you're going into a spicy spot like that up there. If that was a war attack, I would have taken the clone queen. Because that's just a lot more damage output. But of course, the giant's gonna be just the best overall to pair up with the the arrow. It's crazy good. Alright, we got war in a little while. Alright, we're gonna do one more and then I think we're gonna move on. This is already a chunk of these attacks. What should you be going with on the mass Valks farming? For that, just take all Valkyries, all Earthquake spells, a log launcher, and then take damage equipment on whatever heroes you have. So like Giant Arrow, Spiky Ball, the Dark Orb, anything that does damage. Fireball. Hey, look! Oh, he does have a Guardian. See, I'm not crazy, Rika. Well, I mean, that's still to be decided, I guess. But I wasn't crazy about seeing Town Hall 18s. I was starting to wonder if I was. I had doubts. I'm surprised he has a Guardian, though. That's interesting. I don't think the other ones did. Or maybe I just didn't notice. I don't know. Oh my god, this is heavily trapped. Alright, well, they were expecting me from that direction. Okay, what are we doing here? That was sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy. I have no idea what the plan is. I was too busy talking about how this is a Town Hall 18. I haven't a clue as to what's going on now. But YOLO. That was sloppy. Like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. For the queen along with the giant arrow, mirror or healer puppet, I would say mirror. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. By the time you drop your spells, drop your Valks, drop your log launcher, and then pop all the hero abilities, you should be hitting surrender, or end battle. Not surrender. You should be hitting end battle, because if you should be at 50% by the time you get all those buttons pushed. If you're not there, you'll be really close. So it's such a small amount of time, it's not really even, like, super relevant. It's just you want the giant arrow to go through the base because you want to try to get as much of the loot in the middle as you can, just for extra. RC rocket spears wasted. Yeah, don't even take rocket spears for the RC on that farming strategy. I was taking the haste and the electro boots, because that'll get the RC moving quickly, and then the electro boots can grab loot through the base within those few seconds that you're doing the attack. Alright. Well, that was terrible. But we're going to move on and try something new now. Let us try the mass Dragon Riders. Like I said, I want to do the Prince attacks first. So I'm going to put my Prince back down for an upgrade by the end of the day. Let's use this and see how that goes. Just realized I don't have like a an RC charge or anything like that. That's fine. Sure, I did this. There we go. Oh, you were saying the RC, yeah. I mean, not really. I dropped her in with spears still intact. So if you recall in the middle of the rocket spears, they don't get wasted. They will resume after you drop the RC back in. So I recalled when she still had spears left. Alright, we gotta look for sweepers, which they're right down the middle here. Just do it like this, I guess. And we'll use the RC for the funnel on the other side. Kind of a weird split. That's not super surprising the way I went through. Let's heal here. So they missed the Eternal Tome and the healing. I should put the Angry Jelly on the Prince for this. So that's one change that we'll make right away. These totems go kind of crazy, though. Holy cow. I didn't think it was... After the way that attack started, I did not expect this to go like that. Because that was a sloppy start. Look at all the totems that are still alive. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I just spammed in the minions. Well, I didn't really count on it, but the Prince was actually doing all the cleanup, which is not really ideal. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna use the Prince for the other side of the funnel. I'm gonna put the Angry Jelly on him. And let's see. Probably put the pants on so that he has a bit more of that to tank. Yeah, I think that's good. So he'll be a little tankier. Alright, we'll see how that goes. And then that way we have the Royal Champion for more on the back end side of things. Gotta be able to nail one of these sweepers. If I actually line this up, we should be able to hit that one. Yes, okay. So then we only have one to worry about over here. Can we keep the queen up? Ah, too late, too late, too late. Damn it. That was a waste. I don't like the way this was set up either. Not a fan. Try to get some of those out of there. Another one of these. Okay. It's fine. This. Some minions in here for cleanup. Alright. Alright, I gotta figure out the funnel a bit better, because that's not working. I think we might have to do a little RC charge. I kind of feel like we can do it without it, though. More Dragon Riders in the CC. I wanted to have some cleanup on the back end somewhere. We have plenty of Dragon Riders. That one didn't go through. Could do like a flame flinger. Thinking. Flame flinger's kind of slow for a setup, though. I think we need to keep the queen with the siege barracks. That's one thing. You have an idea? What's your idea? Use king in place of the RC. I don't like that. Just immediately no. The RC is such a high value hero. But I'll read the rest of the idea. King and queen at one corner, minion prince and siege machine at the other corner. Or I could do RC and minion prince on one corner and queen and siege machine on the other. You can also try this. I need to have the RC for the back end. That's the main thing. Let's run it back one more time. I just need to make sure I keep the queen with the siege machine. Alright, we got sweepers. This is very similar to other bases, it seems. I put the queen here, let her target that drill. That gets the siege machine, and then we print in like this. Just pop his ability. Minions, and then down the middle we go. That. Gordon's ability. Here, let's do that. This RC on the left side here. That. This. I don't really have a... There we go. Here. Okay. That. It is funny that the people who didn't upgrade to Town Hall 18 actually have an advantage this week because they're going to get better defenses. These, like I said, these bases that are Town Hall 18 are actually easier right now. Because they're missing all the new defenses. And then they don't have a Town Hall weapon. They do have the Guardian, but I mean, a level 1 Guardian's not exactly a good trade. The MP already has the Angry Jelly and the RC on the same corner. Yeah, I don't know. See, it's kind of nice to use the RC, like, on back-end support. Like I did in this attack. I think the Prince did a fine job on the funnel. It was still a little bit more spread than what I would like. Maybe I stopped trying to set two sides of a funnel, since it is Dragon Riders. I could use the Queen and the Minion Prince kind of together. Or just keep the Minion Prince with the Dragon Riders a little bit more. And just kind of let them go in a circle around the core. And then I could always send the RC down the core. Kind of get what I'm saying? The Guardian is the Town Hall weapon. I mean, not really. He has replaced the Town Hall weapon. But the Town Hall doesn't have a weapon anymore. I wouldn't say they're comparable. Like, the Guardian is so much different than the Town Hall weapon. They're very functionally different. Yeah, that's another thing is we don't need to spam in the Dragon Riders. We can send a big group at the start and then hold a few back and place them a little bit more strategically. He is formidable? Yeah, for sure. He does a lot of damage. Alright. Town Hall 17. We're gonna arrow from the top. And just Dragon Riders from the left. Sure, we sweep. Go through the camp, I'm gonna miss. Let's go through Dark Spell Factory. I still missed, you son of a gun. Amazing. Well, the plus side is the totem should be able to distract the sweepers. So we're gonna be counting on that. Let's get the Prince over here. A few Dragon Riders. Pop an early Warden's ability here. Totem. Totem. Oh, I guess single influence too. That does make it a bit tricky. Boom. Boom. RC down the middle. Or as much as here, totem. Totem. We still have 3 of these bastards. I love it. Totem. Again. 1 left. Probably use it for that air defense one more time. Actually, do we need it there? Clean up. Oh, backtracking. Backtracking. Totem. This has a lot of potential. It'll be really interesting to see how this does against like real bases. My goodness. Appreciate the lurk. Time to log in. Nice. Do you think Mass Drags or Mass Dragon Rider with totems are better? I'd say right now Dragon Riders. Because the Dragon Riders will go straight to the air defenses and then you can more efficiently totem. Whereas Dragons, you kind of have to wait. Like if they get caught up on storages, you have to use more totems to tank 1 air defense. Whereas the Dragon Riders are skipping things like storages. If you're going to do Dragons, you got to do Hydra. Don't do Mass Dragons. So if you don't know what Hydra is just Dragons mixed with Dragon Riders. So if you really want to bring Dragons, make sure you have Dragon Riders in the mix. But Mass Dragon Riders is looking pretty good. We'll do like I'll do 1 more of these and then let's try another attack. I'm just kind of messing around with a lot of different stuff today. And trying to dial in some of these strategies. And then next week we're going to do them, I guess in Legend League if we promote. But we'll see what happens. Using dragons which work well in normal mode. Gotcha. Let's see. We got 2 Invis Towers. Sweepers. Let's go this way. Oh, I way missed that sweeper. That wasn't even close. What was that? What was that? Oh man, that's sad. Totem. And that prince got nuked up there. What happened? I forgot my warden's ability too. Oh my goodness. Let's give him a little totem. Totem, totem. Totem the queen too. Why not? Got P.E.K.K.A.'s on cleanup with the RC. That's nice. Another totem here. That was it. I realized that was my last one. I would have saved it for the back end. Whoops. Whoops. That was a bad move. That queen's stuck on a totem. That's good. She got totems for days to attack. I don't know about this one. I think I got a little bit carried away with the totems that time. I wasn't really, dropping them efficiently. Oh, now my RC is gonna die. Yeah, this is cooked. Rip. Gotta get that loot. Try to get the loot. Hey, Shivam. Big fan. Know you. I'm a big Shivam fan. Your experience with mass totems, it's hard against double invis bases. I don't see why it would be. I think you just have to be smart with the totem drops. Which, in that attack, I was not. I also missed the air sweeper, and that really doesn't help. Let's switch gears now. We're gonna do Thunder Chickens. Like I said, I wanted to test at least all the attack strategies I put together that have the prince. That way I can put the prince back down for an upgrade. Do I have loot in the clan castle, or did I pull it? I already pulled it. What we have in here? Some more stuff. Out of room for elixir. That's good news. Very good news. Two more levels for the warden and he will be done. Did I have another hero book in here? Did I use it? Looks like I already grabbed it. Low on hero books. Actually, how many do I have left? I might have one. Oh, I have 0. But I have 4 books of everything. Those will be used for heroes. Fanny pack full of totems. How am I liking Town Hall 18 so far? So far, I'm enjoying it a lot. I think it's a breath of fresh air for the game. How about you? How are you liking Town Hall 18? I'm a big fan of how they've changed things around. It should shake up the meta. We'll have to wait and see. Is this what I had for the E-Dragon? Forgot, you gotta dump it. No, that was not. I have an overgrowth in there. I just kind of threw these armies together just to see what happens. Now I want to try to dial them in as much as I can. And then next week, we'll give them like an actual good try. And try to get some videos made. As long as they're working well. Really? There we go. Come on, E-Dragons, get in there. Go, go. As if we can. Queen down there. Got single infernos, that's great. Come on, Thunder Chickens, get in there. Off my fox, thank you. The Electro Dragons are already dead. Great. Still gonna work. Well, we do have one Electro Dragon left. But, I mean... I don't know. I don't know about E-Dragons. I'm not exactly an E-Dragon pro. Honestly, I think the Indian players used a lot of Electro Dragons back when they were somewhat possible. Guess we'll have to look and see if the Indian players go back to Electro Dragons with this new level. Think we'll see a meta shift once temporary defense is upgraded? Oh, I think we will for sure. The biggest reason I think we'll see a meta shift is because of the change with the Town Hall. Because with the Town Hall weapon, especially at Town Hall 17, when they increased the range and added the poison to the shots, I think that limited the amount of strategies that could be done quite a lot. And I don't think it was really good for the game. So the fact that they took away the Town Hall weapon and added Guardians instead, I think that's going to help a lot. In terms of, like, what's viable or not. That's the most exciting thing that I'm looking forward to. Do a few more of these. I'll have to think about something I can change for these Electro Dragons. I might have to do... Since the Electro Dragons die so fast, I might have to switch it up and do, like, an RC charge. Because it's too much base for the Electro Dragons right now. They just fizzle out too quickly. And we don't even have all the defenses out here. Oh my goodness, no way. I missed that by a tile. Like half a tile, maybe. Incredible. How did the king not redirect? What? This guy's scammed. But let's see how they do this time. It's also going to be very base dependent. You're going to want bases that are a lot more clumped together. Which this one's got some spots that look better for it. Let's totem that. Totem. Rage. We need to do these rages a bit quicker as well. Throw that right there. That stuff wakes back up the Prince ability. As long as he's facing the correct way. Interesting. Let's pop it there. I'm gonna rage for the RC. She's got healers. Still have 2 E-Dragons. I mean, in the hands of an actual Electro Dragon attacker, maybe. There might be something there. The Bomb Hive is pretty gross as well for RC charges. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is we don't have any crafted defenses to attack right now. So like I said, these bases that we're attacking right now are like really watered down from what we're going to be attacking even just next week. When people get some proper bases set. I wanted to do videos today, but it's like, nah, this is not the time for videos, not yet. Try to put out attack strategies against these. That would not be so good. I do think we'll probably end up changing this to like an RC charge E-Dragons. Sweepers from the top. Might be able to line up these air defenses. Not quite. That. Love how my taps don't register too. By the end of the year, I will have at least 1 new tablet. I desperately need it. Totem. Let's totem that. This. Oh, I missed. What a dummy. I missed the dang scatter. But yeah, we can get rid of the overgrowth and probably a rage or 2. add in an RC charge and totems. Get what we can with the RC charge, totem out the air defenses that are remaining. See how that goes. That. There. These E-Dragons to the outside of the base doesn't help either. So you get there on time. Down goes the champion. Rip. And it takes him so long to get a shot off. That's crazy. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, let's change this up a little bit. Gonna get rid of that. We'll do 1 or 2 attacks with a changed Electro Dragon army, then we'll move on to something else. I think we're running low. Running low on attacks. Is a good number of those. Just 3 invis. Okay. I need at least 4 invis to get some value. Maybe Rage Vial would help. Well, the reason I don't use Rage Vial is because we're using Rage spells, and they don't stack. So if I were to switch to Rage Vial, it would make more sense to do different spells. Which we could do. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. We could do... Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Because then we can add another invis and just totem the shit out of it. Just totem. There we go. Let's see how this does. I think I like that better, because then that gives us a bunch of totems to use, and a little bit of a longer RC charge. Why is it telling me I'm in 33 every time I attack? Is it so I know that I'm doing a ranked hit? I mean, I don't hate it. I sometimes forget what I'm doing. It's calling me out a little bit. I don't like this base at all for this attack. Ooh. No way we're chasing the RC around. That's so dumb. Sweet. Wait, why do I not have the giant on? I should switch that as well. Because if I really want healing, the unicorn would be better than the healer puppet. So I was expecting to get a bunch of tanking right there, and I didn't get it. Whoops. Pop ability here. Totem. Trying to be real conservative with the totems. I don't really know why. Guess we're gonna need them on this back end. Totem her. Put them here. Do it again real quick. And I got one more I have to use for the king and the monolith here. That gives us the best possible chance. The healer pickup was kind of nice, though, I'll admit that. So if I had the giant instead of the healer puppet, the RC might be dead by now, honestly. Come on, Sneezy, come on. Oh. Just kidding. Well. Not ideal. Especially against a base with Town Hall 16 defenses. Freeze the multis. Well, the multi-infernos I'm not really worried about, because they're not doing much damage to a super tanky Electro Dragon. Now, freezes for a single Inferno would be good, because the totem really can't tank that. They charge up too quickly. That's a time fail, but still, that should have been just absolutely obliterated. Oh my goodness. I don't like Electro Dragons. Let's do that. Let's try... back to this for a bit. See how that feels. If it feels promising, we'll do it 1 or 2 more times. Otherwise, I think we move on. Exactly a great base to have to hit. Okay. Nice, that's huge. That. Oh, I still missed it. Oh my goodness, okay. That's fine. Everything is fine. Totem. Nice. Let's totem that sweeper. Pop Warden. Drop a rage. Seconds. Pop Prince. Just rage again on the back side. Totem here. And RC. That was better. Okay. As long as we can get through the back end anyway. Let's see. We still have a lot of the Electro Dragons. We're gonna have to try this again just to see if that was a fluke. Because that felt way better. Like, these bases, we kind of have to overkill them for there to be a chance for it to work against a real base. Also, we're gonna have to use some of this Dark Elixir for a hero, so let's do that. or get capped out. Just keep rolling with the RC. Which means we'll have to keep an eye on how many books we have for heroes. I think we can do 3 more. So once those are out, we're going to stop doing heroes for a bit. Until I get more books. Actually, I have like 4,000 gems. How much are the hero books in here? Should be able to buy one, right? 500? Alright, we got one more hero book. Easy. Let's run this back, see how it goes. Then I think we switch to some sort of ground attack and see how that does. Probably do a couple of them. This guy's got Town Hall 16 defenses. This is like the same base, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, I think this is the exact same base. Okay, well, that's kind of annoying. Rank 33, people still running YouTube bases. But if we don't steamroll this base, then it's Jover. We're not going to get the sweeper this time, though. That's annoying. And got it. Okay. Oosh. That's a different spot for the tornado and the Teslas. Okay. Pop the warden super early here. Kind of 2. Come on, get those chains going, boys. Get them going. Need that totem for that queen compartment. So wait. Totem now. Let RC get in there. Okay, that worked. It's fine. Very squishy base. Hey, Shide. Oh, we got a raid. I didn't even hear the alert go off. My goodness. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Shide. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. I'm just messing around with stuff. I'm not really an Electro Dragon attacker, and we're hitting super squishy bases this week. Especially that one. That one had Town Hall 16 defenses. Just farming? Nice, yeah. I need to get back to farming, but I wanted to try to get my ranked attacks in. I hadn't done any. We've already done 19 attacks today. I started with 0. We got 11 attacks to go. It doesn't feel like we've done a lot of attacks because I've been hopping through a bunch of strategies. Just messing around with things. We're going to do one more with the Thunder Chickens. Because I didn't really get a good read off of that attack. I feel like maybe it should have been a little bit more crushed. This is going to be another... But I mean, we're hitting bases. The Town Hall 18s don't even have a Town Hall weapon or any of the new defenses. Town Hall 17s have no crafted defense, so everything's watered down right now. So it's not a good time to be trying to do strategy content, so we're just testing. I almost did my arrow first. I forgot. We added the RC charge to this. It felt kind of necessary. It's fine. Go off with the helper hut. Oh, I missed. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. Whoops. Sometimes my giant arrow game's really good, sometimes not so much. Alright, let's see how they do. Print. RC's gonna go down. I'm not feeling the Electro Dragons. I might need to get the opinions of an Electro Dragon Pro. Get a shout out here from Mr. Scheid. Help if I could type. There you go. Give Mr. Scheid a follow if you're not already. Yeah. I'm not feeling the Electro Dragons. I still suck with them. Whether or not they're actually good, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if the Electro Dragon attackers come back and put them to use. I wonder how long it's going to be before any esports tournaments start up again. I did check earlier today to look at any upcoming matches, and there were, of course, none, so not surprisingly, everybody's on break. I did check, though, because sometimes there are those leagues that are like, we're just going to start again right away. But it looks like it's not the case this year. I think last year there were one or two that started like a few days after the update. So I'll keep an eye on it. Esports not exactly the best indicator for meta, for like war attacks and CWL. But I mean, anything that does work in esports mode is going to work better in all the other modes. So I guess it is kind of the best indicator for the meta, actually. I take that back. Immediately after saying it. This is close, but no cigar. Yeah, we're done with E-Dragons. I don't know. I don't like them. I'll look and see if somebody has like a better E-Dragon army. Let's do something on the ground. Let's do a hybrid. Go back to hybrid. Get rid of this. I just kind of threw this together this morning too, so if it needs any changes, we'll see. Should be relatively close to doing a spell. I don't know if I want to do a spell or keep going on the Grand Warden. Try to get him done. Because I need to use my spell books. I say we switch to spells. That way we can make sure and get all these claimed. I don't have any roots left. I can do this though. Extra elixir. Actually, now that I think about it, I do want to just try to get this warden done. Get enough books we can finish him. So we'll get him up to 80, and I don't have to worry about that elixir anymore. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, the event. Ooh, a dark elixir rune's nice. Definitely use that. Gotta make sure I don't claim the cakes by mistake. I'm surprised we could claim the gold rune. I figured I'd have one. I don't remember using one. Oh, there we go. That's enough elixir again. Upgrade. Hero book. And then one more, and then the warden's done. Didn't we just pick up a rune? Must have been a gold rune. Rip. I was hoping we would have a little bit more there. That's alright. So I am rank 53 with 10 attacks left. Alright. Queen Charge Hybrid. This will be fun. Now, the downside to this is we are going to be hitting a lot of Town Hall 17s, and Town Hall 17 is very anti-Queen Charge, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm going to mess around with it anyway. This tower makes it fun, too. Decide what we want to try to charge. CC at the top side, we could go for that. I think that's fine. Get some of these heroes out of the way. We'll let the queen decide if she wants to go left or right. Looks like she wants left. I'll make sure. She gonna go right. That's a little scary. I dropped the invis out of a panic there. There we go. We're fine. Alright, let's get... What do I even have? There we go. Let's totem that. Wall break. Boom. Rage. What's that now? Where's my... I don't have a poison. Okay, well that's a problem. We're gonna have to fix that. My god, she will not take down this monolith. Get it together, queen. You need that down. Wall break. Love it. Alright. Healers live. The king over here. Oh, queen, she's about to die. Rest of it. Queen got cooked. It's fine. King. Make things a little bit tricky along the bottom side here. That town hall's still alive. There we go. The RC is gonna go back. Pop ability, get it down. Not as quickly as I would like. That was a bit too spicy for a queen charge. And I don't know how I forgot to bring a poison. That's just dumb. We gotta figure out what to drop for that. Because that furnace gave us a little bit of trouble there on defense. I think that was causing a lot of the headache for the queen. Center yourself in the frame. Hello, Jason. Yeah, I'm just kind of leaning right now. If I sit up straight, I'm centered. Alright, alright. We're not recording, though. We'll be recording tomorrow. I'll be sure to be sitting up straight. There's actually... well, I am a little off-center even when I'm sitting up. Let me move this way. There is a feature that's, like, tracking on this camera. Maybe I should turn that on and see if it keeps me in the center. Background is fire. Yeah, the background's nice. I set up the setup in the camper here, that way you guys could like just see the whole thing in the back. And it's got a lot of depth to it because it goes that way forever. Alright. But yeah, this is going to be more the permanent setup. I'm on kind of a temporary desk right now, so we'll get a permanent desk set up at some point and get camera mounts on it. We're going to start doing multi-cameras. Use the YouTube overlay for recording on your... Oh, I'm bigger on that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did see that you posted that. I need to get that loaded in. I was going to do YouTube videos today, but the bases that we have to attack for ranked mode kind of suck, so we got to put those videos off to next week. I'll have to figure out something else to record for the next couple of days. But yeah. Might be able to do some of the lower town halls again, and I do have some stuff already recorded from the subathon still. So I need to go through that and figure that out. But we'll get content rolling. Oh, okay, computer didn't like that. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in here. I don't know what all is viable, but it's here. And we could still do the meteor event. I could do that as well. No chats would be great. I mean, it is kind of nice having something to fill up the empty space over here. But unless we have something else to put there. The other thing I don't mind about having the chats is people watching the video feel like they are missing out if they're not watching the live streams kind of thing. So maybe if we take away the chats, we want to put like at Willey Gaming YouTube and then at Willey Gaming Twitch kind of thing on the overlay. That way when I'm live streaming, people know that they can go check out my YouTube, and then when we upload it to YouTube, people know to go check out the Twitch. On the recording? Yes, I'm talking about recording for videos. Could add the logo? Yeah, something like that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we could do like a logo. And then, like I said, the little... basically the URL for Twitch and YouTube on there. Then people know to go check those out. Either way. And I'll get the recording scene set up. It won't. I mean, basically all I have to do is copy the current scene and take the chat box off, and then put in the other overlay. And I'll also take off like subscription goal and all that, because we don't really want that in the YouTube videos either. Send traffic to YouTube, yes sir. Well, we got to try to bounce the traffic between the both of them. We want our YouTube people to check out Twitch and Twitch to check out YouTube. The YouTube's doing pretty well. We're almost at 20K. We're less than 1,000 away now. Hey, Pinball, Shide is here. I must be famous. I guess so. How you doing, Pinball? Hope you're doing well. Let's try this again. We need a poison. I don't know how that got neglected. Let's take away the skelly. We got the totems. What else did we need? I think that's pretty much it. Lock that in so I don't forget to change it. You're good. Good to hear. Background and U-pop is a good change. Nice. I'm glad it's glad it looks good. I could be like Carbon and put a fire on the TV. I don't know if I'll do anything with the TV. We'll see. Do little shout outs for myself on there. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got an actual Town Hall 18 this time. That's nice. Means we don't have to deal with the Town Hall shots. So this is a very isolated Town Hall. I don't know if we'll be able to get her to dive in there or not. Try. Oh, I just put the RC in. Oh my gosh. I meant to drop in the queen, not the royal champion. That's very annoying. Well, we're off to a great start. This is wonderful. We're just gonna swag the RC right off the bat. Who needs it? I need no royal champion. That's crazy. Look at all them air traps, my goodness. Of course the wall break would go there. I mean, I guess there's not really a good way to go. This is sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy. You know what? YOLO. Oh, that guy's like really going after the queen there. Let's do it like this. I was looking for my royal champion. Tough spot on the left over there. If we could still make this work, that'd be kind of crazy. Those healers are going crazy too. I mean, as far as saves go, that's decent. Oh no. For the outro, could do a wide shot if possible. All right, I'll try to make sure it's as like zoomed out as possible. The idiot sandwich is not back. Hey, Mr. Morningstar. Let's see. Oh, I still have to send your gift card. I completely forgot again. I'll do that after stream. Let me write a note here. There's so much shit going on. I apologize. Here. There we go. All right, so that is set as a reminder. I'm doing great. How are you? Let me fix the... Where are my things? Is it under community? I can never remember where to find your stupid channel points things. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, there's another community tab. Maybe it's there. It is not. Oh, I found it. It's under viewer rewards. I found it. All right, let's reactivate the sound alerts. We're gonna have the dog cam back soon. I'm getting more cameras. We're gonna have multiple cameras set up. So I'm gonna do a pet cam, a kitchen cam. I might do like one or two more like desk cams as well. But there we go. If you guys refresh, you should be able to see the sound alerts are back. Hey, Rhonda. Good afternoon. Welcome in. All right. Anyway, let's try that again. I'm not sure that I really like the golem in here. Sandwich. Let's do super hogs. I don't think the meteor golem's doing a whole lot for us. A little too slow. It was a nice thought. I did not hear the sound alert. I don't know if you guys were able to hear it. Might be too quiet. Let's see. Set up properly. You heard it quietly? Alright, I'll turn up the sound on it. There you go. It's up. Now I have to do a quick queen charge. Oh, he's got... How does he have... Wait a minute. How does he have all this stuff? Rika, how's this possible? He's got everything. He's got his revenge tower. Where are the super wizard towers? Does he have those? He's done the thing.
What are you?
An idiot
there
sandwich.
It is. I heard it that time. That was a lot louder. She's got 2 directions she can go now. Let's wait and see what she does. I was hoping to break into the Revenge Tower. That didn't quite pan out. That's where I want her to go. I do have an invis. I can redirect her if I need to. But that multi's going to be a big problem. So let's do this quickly if we can. Let's get hybrid in. Let's do an invis here. Trying to do everything all at once. Healers. Dead. What's that? Queen's somehow still alive. That's cool. Healers are dead though. Got nothing to go for the town hall at the moment. Oh, just kidding. Miners say hello. There we go. So he had the Revenge Tower, but he didn't have his Super Wizard Towers. Got him. Charlie's cheating. He's the only person we've seen so far with a Revenge Tower. We're on to you, Moist. Yeah, I think the Super Hogs and the Siege Barracks are a much better choice. And it doesn't always have to be Siege Barracks. If we can get a good funnel with the King, I'd like to take a Battle Drill. Nice attack. You? Yeah, today, or I guess this week rather, the ranked attacks are kind of watered down because people don't have bases set and we're missing a bunch of defenses. So we're just kind of trying to dial in some of these strategies for next week so that we can potentially do some videos, strategy guides on a bunch of new stuff. The only one that I really didn't like so far was the Electro Dragons. The Thunder Chickens, I'm going to have to look around and see if anybody else is doing it. And see what their approach is on it. If it's viable or not. Or I could be like some content creators, do 30 attacks and then 5 attacks that triple, record it and say, this is amazing. Triple every time. I'm not going to name any names, but I know who you are. Alright, anyway. I don't know if I'm even going to get into promotion range. We'll see. I think we'll do like 1 or 2 more of these and then we'll change again. And then use the last remaining attacks for whatever that strategy is. What do we want to do here? It's a Town Hall 17 again. Maybe we can charge out the top left. Just have to be very careful. Getting a funnel up here is going to be true. Figure it out. Where? Just nowhere. How many healers left? Doesn't look like a lot. About ready to start the hybrid now. Oh, rage. Oh, these healers. Oh, these healers. Oh, no. Queen, stop ruining my funnel, idiot. Stop it. Making things difficult. Now you have no healers. Are you happy? Happy. Alright. We're cruising. Got a lot of miners on the outside of the base. See ability. Down goes the town hall. There's still a lot to get through. We have no healing left for anybody. I don't know about that. Iggy's OP. It's not gonna be enough though. Fire Spitter still wins. Yeah, that one fizzled out big time. We're gonna have to relearn how to queen charge. Been too long. Alright, I'm ready to try something else. We got a lot of attacks that we can potentially try. Also need to use some of this gold. What is it? What do we wait? Oh, that orchard. It's not gonna get us to 80. Not quite. Alright, well, that's that. I think we need to upgrade walls. Gold. We have what? 6 attacks left. Let's try the throwers. See how they do. Little thrower smash. And that might go the way I'd hope. That will figure not make it? Apparently not. Oh man, throwers are taking a lot of damage here. See barracks. Not so good. That was a bad approach. This was 100% user error. I don't blame the throwers for this one. This was not a good approach at all. My RC in. There we go. Rip. Hey, coffee. I'd be changing apartments for more affordable housing. Always a good idea. Place takes 30 instead of 100. Nice. Man, Umungak. Hello, welcome in. Do I do base visits? Sure, why not? Throw your tag in the chat. We'll take a look. Pekka's trying his best. Alright, we gotta redo that. That was just terrible. That was just terrible. Alright, we'll take a look after this attack. Alright. We can do this better. I used to have a thrower army. Should have just copied it. I don't remember. I know I did a video on it. Should have copied there. Well, if I need to, I'll go look at it. Do my own thrower video. Oh, the freaking fox. I hate when that happens. That's super annoying. There's just no reason to lose the fox there. Aside from dumb. Dumb's the only reason. I don't have a poison for this army either, which is not ideal. This one might be through. Either way, it was better. Still not great. Working on your heroes. They have your RC and Warden simultaneously while King and Queen are done. Yep, gotta get them up. It's an annoying grind, but like I've got a couple levels left on the ward, and then he'll be done. And I'm just gonna slow roll it for the rest of the heroes. I'll probably get the prince done before we wrap up for today, or not get him done, but get him upgrading. Because I'm not using books on the prince or the king, because I can alternate those two. Those are the two most interchangeable. This is gonna be a time fail. All right, we'll take a look at that base. Almost 17. You moving up to 18? Looks like you're about ready. It's not your base? No, this is the first person who asked to check out their base. I'll take a look at yours in a second, Coffee. Moving up. It's weird to see that the big rock going up in the middle of the base. And you got the fancy scenery, of course. I like this one. I mean, I think all the super fancy sceneries are cool. I think if I ever get a creator code, then I'll buy the super fancy scenery so I can use my own code on them. But very cool. Best of luck in your Town Hall 18 adventure. You have long left on your upgrade. Hopefully you got some builder potions to speed that bad boy up. Pretty sweet you were able to merge the chats. Yeah, the chats merging was tedious, but we got there. Kick would show up too, but we very rarely have chatters on Kick. We were gonna look. Coffee wanted to see his face as well. Back to the attacks here. There we go. There's coffee walls. King and queen are done. Very nice. Still have to unlock the new troop. You're 18 just to stay relevant. That's one way to do it. Here we go. It's coming together. You got a lot of furnaces. Look at those things. My goodness. That's a whole lot of furnaces. Very good. Gordon and RC you're doing at the same time. Nice. Yep, they'll be done in no time then. Keep them going. I shouldn't say no time. The upgrade times are actually pretty long, but we'll get there. Alright, we have 4 attacks to do. Let's do them and see where we land here. We're just going to keep doing these for the last 4 hits. These thrower attacks. See how they go. This base. Like this base will never die. Make sure we recall the fox this time with the royal champion. Unless the fox doesn't make it. A little bit early on that invis, so that's not great. The fox is dead. It's fine. Just kidding, we're not going to recall it this time. That'll do. Okay. Gordon's ability here. Log launcher opened up early. Straggler's going off to the side as well. Pop the king. Bounce that ball. That opened all the way up to the town hall too. Where's everybody gonna go? That's the big question. Looks like to this way, so there we go. TC. That one didn't work. It's no good. Rip. Might be putting... Well, I might have to completely revamp the thrower army. You have the same base as your war layout? Nice. It's usually a pretty easy base. Because all you really got to do is break the ring and then go in the circle. But I'm not super familiar with the... with throwers, so I should have just tried to do the same thing I would normally do with a different strategy. That's okay. 3 attacks left. I keep forgetting to put the poison back in the army. I kind of need that. But this time we'll just use the boots. Looks like it's gonna be balloons in there. A dragon on defense? No, it's balloons and ice golds. Balloons. That spitter. Nice. Okay. Oh shoot, that was the wrong ability. I meant to pop the king. That's alright. Warden will keep everything protected anyway. This is a weird way to do this again. I don't think I've ever really hit this base before. I don't see a lot of unique bases up here. It doesn't seem like it anyway. I think this time we got it. That was weird. That's such an odd way to do it. Okay. Two more. Alright, this one's a bit more linear. I like that more. Especially if we can clear out that left side. Okay. It's getting cleared out on the left. Let's go down the middle. Things gonna go down quickly here. Yeah. The prince getting kind of nasty. Again, I forget the poison. Probably do Yetis in the CC instead of the super minions. Especially if we're doing log launcher. Makes more sense. And the giant finishes the town hall. That's good. This one's gonna go through. Giant get the archer tower? Nice, that's huge. That's very helpful. And all the throwers are left alive, so that was a good one. Matter of time, which we should have plenty of it. Throwers will get through the wall relatively quickly. Maybe. Not as quick as I'd like. Now they can reach everything. 30 seconds, let's go. 2 buildings. There we go. Actually, I got 2 in a row. Cities should be better. Last attack. I don't think we're going up those last 5 spots, so it looks like we're not going to be in Legends League next week, which is fine. It's fine. Okay. If I don't remember to put this stupid poison on, it's gonna be a problem. That. She's barely hanging in there. Doing her best. She's actually gonna get the archer tower, that's nice. Getting there. Just these bottom buildings. Grab a drink. Alright, let's see where that puts us. Dang, missed it by 3. At least we didn't hit rank 11 like last week. That was very annoying. It's like one more spot. That's fine. The defense is probably getting absolutely trashed. Let's take a peek. Let's see. There's quite a few triples. Not really as bad as I expected, to be honest. There's a lot of 1-stars, too. Just I needed to do a little better on offense is all. But with messing around with new strategies, the offense is bound to be not so good. But there we go. Those attacks are done. Enough to upgrade the warden? Probably not. No, we need 24 to get his last level. So let's go ahead and do some regular farming now. We need elixir for the warden and then dark elixir for the prince. And ideally elixir for some spells as well, depending on how much farming we want to do right now. I don't know how late I'll be on today. We have to get other things done as well. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, let's do some of this farming. Speed farming. This one has a little extra elixir, so I'm going to let it run a little bit longer. Try to get some of that elixir storage down. I think that's good enough. Big haul. There we go. See, by the time I get all the buttons clicked, it's ready to move on to the next one. I wish I could zoom out a little further, because I do have a lot of this stuff blocked. This one with so much stuff inside the walls takes a tiny bit longer. There we go. Also, am I getting what I need for this event? That would be good. Oh, we pretty much got everything anyway. Never mind. Probably pop a bunch of resource potions. They stack. Enough to claim these now. There we go. And that gives us 3 more cakes. Although we're done with ranked, so not really a whole lot to do with them now. Go. We're at 20. What do we need? 29? 24. Okay. We just need 4 million more elixir and then the warden can be done. And these bases where everything's behind walls obviously takes a little longer. Not the most ideal bases to hit. But it's still better than searching around. Alright, 21 million. We're almost at 22 already. That's quick. Two more million. Well, a little less than 2 now. Go. Oh man, he's got a lot of loot. We're gonna probably try to actually 3-star this one. I think that'll be the best course of action anyway. Soften up all these defenses. Alright, let's just drop them in. That'll be a 3. Take all that loot. That gets us what we need for the Warden. So the Warden will be finished. Have enough for another hero as well. Go. Huge. Might as well buy this. Why not? Gives us some more... a few more things. Not really anything super nice that we can buy, to be honest. Buy wall rings, I guess. That's about the next best thing. Okay. Let's upgrade the Warden. With the book of everything, and he is finished. Next, go ahead and get the prince down. We're gonna put the prince down though. That means we're pretty much done for the day on this account. Pop a bunch of builder potions and let those run. Well, I guess we don't need a builder. We could still farm for the research. But I'd like, if we're gonna keep farming, I'd like to have a builder available for walls. Take forever to get these walls done. So we're to just dedicate a day of wall farming. Probably get it done in a few hours if I really tried. Probably just go ahead and put the prince down and call it for today on this account. There's that. Then we have 6 days and 3 hours. Which is 147. do 14 potions. And then a lot of this stuff will be done tomorrow. Sounds good to me. How many potions do I have? 5, okay. There's 5. And 4 more. It's going to be 140 hours worth of potions. Which is almost 6 days. So there'll be a little bit left over, but this stuff will be done tomorrow regardless. It'll probably finish sometime in the middle of the night, so first thing in the morning we can get right back to farming. And that'll give us pretty much all of our builders back too. Some more of this stuff upgrading again. That'll be nice. And if I really want to, I can go ahead and farm for the laboratory too. But I think for today, we're going to call it there. So it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream day today. So I want to get a few other things. I got to get some WBB stuff posted and sort out what stuff I have for videos and then figure out what we're going to record for videos over the next couple of days while we wait for the ranked stuff to come back. I'm going to go work on some of that stuff. Let's see, is there anybody live? Let's see. Just wrap up without a raid today. But that's going to be it for me today. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will be back on tomorrow for a longer stream. We're going to do more farming tomorrow, and then I'll figure out what kind of videos we can record for tomorrow as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and until next time, take care. See you later, Rhonda. Goodbye, everybody.